Hello and welcome back to the colony with Man of the Antz. So today we are taking a quick look at Oil and Steel. This is a new game from Mirowin, who are the developers of Guns and Stories Bulletproof, which you may remember is a cowboy sort of western-themed first-person shooter I played on the channel a little while back and had quite a lot of fun with. As I said, this is the new game from them. It's out in early access this week, I think on December the 5th-ish, something like that. So keep an eye out for that if you're interested. And also a big thank you to Mirowin. They did get hold of me and ask if I wanted to take a look at the game early, so massive thank you to them. So this is where we start. We have a lovely little dancing hologram, which is that lighting up because we're passing over it, or is it? I think it is, but we can't click on it. It just lights up, which is fine. And there's quite a lovely little viewscape out here with this blocky kind of floating city, it looks like, and this beautiful cloud scrolling across. So we are going to start a new game. We are going to say intern, probably a newbie, just starting out with dynamic VR shooters. Well, I don't know if I'd say that. True. I think we're going to start with intern. I think explorer is probably a little bit too easy, and master's going to be crazy. So we'll start with intern and see how we go there. All right then. So I don't know too much about the game. I have seen a couple of little sort of previews here and there and a few screenshots and stuff which make it look very nice, but beyond that I don't know much else apart from it's a shooter game from Mirowin. As always, I like to go into these things slightly blind. I'm assuming I'm hanging up on this, am I, as well? Oh, yep. A couple more behind me. Fantastic.
Welcome, rookie. First
my hands are stuck.
Program? Strange feeling, huh? Your body is in a capsule at the orbital station, and your consciousness is here, in a steel shell.
That's not weird at all.
Relax and don't jerk. Listen to me and everything will be just fine.
Well, I hope so.
I understand you've had a
long journey ahead of us.
Your body is still in hibernation, but we have a situation here and command.
Oh, drugstore, I was going to say. Just selling drugs over there.
There are
game centers with a PlayStation 5 controller, apparently. Or 4, I should say. But also 5 is quite similar.
Junior. When people and animals teleport, their bodies die. But your consciousness has been perfectly preserved in a robotic shell.
Not happy about the dying part of that, if I'm honest. What is this, then? Oh, some form of teleporter. Fair enough. And oh, there we go. So less teleport and more loading screen.
You already heard the breaking news. The radicals launched a virus on our networks, and this rubbish beat the pre-installed programs for the robotic shell.
Lots of robot. I'm trying to point, but I don't. My hands are stuck at the moment.
Guy of infection. These walking pieces of iron behave aggressively, kill all living things.
Of course.
The situation is under control. There is an active stripping phase underway. Under the Pioneer program, all the free inhabitants of the colony have been mobilized. Even children helped the evacuation from infection zones. And our construction team was put into circulation. We are not soldiers, but who cares? There are not enough military avatars, so we will use the shells of the engineering corps.
That seems unfair.
They're only a tool for construction work, but I will configure it for an extreme type of work. A nailgun on overdrive is better than a machine gun. Your task
is it?
Simple.
I'd rather have a machine gun, mate.
Robots and follow my instructions.
Well, lots of robots there now. So they're all grouped in little groups of 5 or 6, and we're all on our own, are we? That seems unfair, if you ask me.
The Pioneer program is good, but its interface is still unfinished. Your consciousness can only control the movements of the head and hands. The legs and torso are controlled by the pre-installed walker driver.
What legs?
Pay attention. You should feel 2 controllers in your hands. In fact, they are not there. This is a software crutch. But it will help compensate for the shortcomings of not having a body. To move, use the stick or touchscreen on the left controller. To rotate, use the stick or touchscreen on the right controller. Get used to shell management.
Yeah, okay. I do like it when a game gives some sort of reason for you having a control system. I think that's quite nice.
Assume that your week-long shell piloting course was completed. You still need to pass the exam, but then you are admitted onto my team. Just follow the lighted path.
Oh, okay. We are going straight across there and into that one. Now, I saw that one open up, but I didn't know if I was supposed to go into that one first, but apparently so. I don't know if you could tell, but there's also just a little bit of like a ramp up to our general walking speed, and I think it's not, obviously, it doesn't feel entirely responsive. There's no input lag, but it does, yeah, I think I kind of like it. It adds a little bit of delay to the game itself, but I kind of like that this is kind of like, oh, I'll start walking sort of thing. Because when you're in real life, you don't just go 0 to full speed immediately. There's a bit of a ramp up time for that.
This is the crash test section of the assembly plan. But now it works like an obstacle course for beginners.
Like me.
Through, and we'll consider the robotic shell operator certificate in your pocket.
I guess we're going to go through this door over here then. So as I said, it is early access, so if there are any bugs
use highlighted objects
or anything like that, don't worry too much. That's why we have early access games.
Try to remove the barrier and open your passage.
Hopefully we won't have anything too major though.
Lever on the wall. When you feel the vibration, click the trigger to activate the interaction algorithm.
So I don't know if that's a Vive thing or if it's just generally how they're doing it, but I don't like it when they use the trigger to do things.
This technique will help your
grip exists for a reason.
To make a snatch in the right direction, move there and press the activator on the right controller. If you press the activator without moving, the shell will dash backward, which may just save your life.
What? Oh, A. It's the A button. On the right controller, that's what they meant. Press bottom part of the right touchpad. Yeah, so it thinks I'm using the Vive controller, I think. Obviously it doesn't have full index support yet. The way I'm using the index and it is working, it does think I'm using the Vive controllers.
Everything is simple here. Pass this corridor without touching the lasers.
Can I just
movements and snatches?
Climb the walls? No.
Stupid. I have people just like you. 24 newcomers. They also need to be trained and coordinated.
Okay. And then we need to slot into here. Oop. And I'm going to take this side. I'm going to wait for that to go. And I'm going to... What did you say? Snatch? Is that what they called it?
Junior, 7-year-old children can go through this labyrinth faster. But somehow you passed. So, that's okay.
And now, there's going to be guns.
Now the trial by fire.
Oh, I see.
Use snatches to pass the corridor when the turrets are reloaded.
I thought I was just going to have to mash the A button to get across, but not quite.
This is the last test. Pull the lever and use a series of snatches to get through while the door is open. If you hesitate, crash into the sash and start over.
I see what they mean now. And what is this?
Get to the point, Sprague. Follow the bridge to the portal, and don't be afraid of rain. With such an operator, the shell will blow up before it becomes rusty.
Because I'm terrible, am I? Screw you. Actual land, look at that. I haven't seen land before. Oh, and a big old twister. That's kind of cool, and I do love anything sort of planetary in the background in the sky. That's nice. Lovely angular building over there. Must be very high up. Okay, to the portal we go. And onwards to gun training, I'm gonna guess? That's movement training. Movement, then gun training. That's the normal.
For this mission, you will need 2 tools.
Yeah.
A plasma welder and a multifunctional arrestor.
I can't move?
Try to use them. Just in case, I will show you an operating manual. On the left hand of the shell is a holographic projection of the inventory. To call it, hold down on the grip button on the left controller.
Okay.
Raise your right hand to the selected instrument and hold down the grip button on the right controller. Hold both grip buttons and pull out the projection of the instrument.
Okay.
Just pull the manipulators to the sides, and the tool will teleport from the warehouse straight to your hands. Don't be afraid.
That's kind of
to
cool.
lose the instrument. You can get a new one at any time. Tool stores are full. You won't live long enough to exhaust them anyway.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like
Throw
that.
away the instrument, release the grip button on any controller. The spent tool will be returned to the storage repair conveyor.
So releasing the grip doesn't drop it, but pressing the grip on the left controller or right controller does. Okay, so we have 2 weapons, and I don't know what they are, but we have them. Very short range is what they seem to be. Gotta get used to not using the grip button to hold things. It's gonna be a slightly small learning experience there, I guess.
This compartment is isolated. The gateway is de-energized. Look for a switchboard with backup power.
This, I guess, yeah?
The switchboard is sealed. Cut off all fillings with a welding beam.
I don't know which one the welding beam is. The top one.
The switchboard is sealed. Cut off all fillings with a welding beam.
Nope. The bottom one. Yeah.
The switchboard is sealed.
All right,
Cut
mate,
off
give me
all
a
fillings
chance.
With a welding beam.
And then we have to charge it with the other one, I guess.
Backup battery is off. Take the discharger. Direct the discharge into the switchboard's absorber. Charge the battery to the limit. All right. Pull the gateway lever and hope there are no aggressive shells.
Why would there be aggressive shells in the training world?
Complex of cold electricity. The reactor is shut down because its radiation attracted infected shells.
Infected
The
shells?
staff have been evacuated. We need to start the reactor again to attract all robots in the area. Hold these bastards away from other objects and put them all together in a heap so special forces can kill them with one blow.
What about me? That sounds like you're gonna sacrifice me.
The reactor zone is blocked. The control terminal is located 1 level higher. Look for the stairs leading up.
I know it hasn't told us to do this, but there must be some reason this is here. So let's do this. And that has done something. Nobody knows what, but it's done something. She said we need to go a level up. Just gonna check around the corner first. There's nothing there. Okay, up we go. Yeah, it's gonna power that switch, isn't it? That's what it's gonna do. So we did need to do it.
Terminal disruptor batteries are also empty. You know what to do.
I do.
Charge
I
them all.
already did it. Not much range on this thing. It's going to be a very useless weapon. I just noticed there's actually a charge meter on top of the gun there that goes down as you're using it. Oh.
The energy pump for the reactor has been started. The central terminal's power has been restored. Use the start lever and wake up the reactor.
I guess that's this here. Oh, yep. Yes, it is.
It's getting thick. Can you feel it? Now we're going to have a party. On my scanners, I see thousands of aggressive robots.
Thousands.
All running towards you.
Running.
Get back to the portal. Now!
Okie dokie. Don't have to tell me twice.
Junior, return to the portal.
We're supposed to see
Get back!
that door over there is accessible.
This is not the time to be heroic. We still have a lot to do.
It wasn't accessible before,
Unlock
was
the
it?
Gateway. This will delay them a bit, but let's find another way.
Why can't I? How do I get in there?
Bingo! There is a technical portal under the reactor.
Oh,
Get down and find it.
So if I went all the way back, I would have found the portal wasn't working. I kind of skipped a bit there. Fine.
Oh, the wear discharges. We still need this shell.
Yeah, okay. Learned that almost a fraction too late. So there's a little lift over here, although I think I could probably... Guess that would call the lift back up if we needed it, but we don't. Yes, it would. Okay.
Ah! The gateway is destroyed. The bastards broke through. I suggest you hurry. The portal will be active for only a few seconds to make sure infected shells don't have time to pass through.
It's not active at all at the moment. Oh, there we go. Now it is. Fair enough. All right, then. So that was tool training. We've had movement training and tool training. What's next?
This is a Cyber Lab server room.
Blood.
The first aggressive shells appeared here. The complex carried out evacuation and cleaning. There should be no enemies. But of course...
Wouldn't say the cleaning crew did a good job.
So, I prepared the overdrive firmware for your tools.
Oh, good.
In overload mode, they will not work for long, but will turn into slaughter kajiggers. Your task is to find and destroy the infected servers in this block. Move your iron butt.
Oh, that's a bit different. Don't know what that is even... Oh, that's the nail gun, I suppose, is it? There's something back there. I guess it's not a bad guy, or if it is, it's... Okay. So we managed to break the first gun. If we just pulled another one out, would that have fixed it? I think pulling another one out would have fixed it.
This is your first dead robot, Junior. Big bastard. Don't worry they disappeared. Teleportation modules are on all shells, which transfer bodies with critical injuries to a repair station. There, we accept and deactivate them all. Move on and be on the alert. There may be other aggressive shells.
I'd love to move on, but... Oh, there we go. Okay, so if you can hear the cat in the background, apologies. He's decided to pick this moment to come in and moan. So I don't know what that is. I can't really get close enough, it seems. Nope, doesn't want to do anything. Okay. Oh, God, I freaked myself out. I forgot that was a... I pressed the button, but then immediately forgot what it did. Okay, so I think after every little fight, we should pull out a new gun. Just to be sure, I just see something red and flashy. Oh, it's just the no entry sign. Thought it was a robot. Much like them. They were just hanging out. They were just hanging out in here, were they? Just having some fun. Totally not just waiting for me. Same thing gonna happen here? We didn't, didn't get a new gun out. Think we're safe? I quite like the just pulling the gun out to sort of reload. That's kind of nice. Can we? No. Another one of these. I don't know what it does. No, not much of anything. Okay. Maybe that's just something that isn't in the game at the moment in its early access state. Must be something, because they keep showing us them quite prominently. Unless, I mean, we do have a signal bar on our screen. Maybe we just can't go too far from one of those signal generators. Oh, that's the first missed shot. In fact, no. I would like to use that. Just for fun, just to mix it up a little bit. That says do not cross. Oh, it's not that we can't cross it.
Destroy those servers.
Which bits are the servers? These bits? Yeah. But that one hasn't come up, so we're going to have to do something about that, I'm guessing.
Now we are done. Go back to the portal.
Okay. And get ambushed by robots that weren't there just now, I'm going to go ahead and guess.
Listen, Junior, I have a personal assignment for you. My ex-wife is asking for help. Families of engineers on the science campus are locked in their homes by a security system. But robots can open those armored clamshells. So, you need to help these highly skilled assholes.
I'm trying to see if there's a way of seeing how close it is to breaking. Wants me to help them, hasn't told me what I need to do to help them. Another one in there. I do feel like the walking speed is just a little too slow. I know we have the dash as well, but it does feel slow, and there doesn't seem to be any form of sprint apart from the snatch. Oh, I see you. Are you going to fall through as I walk through here? Looks like these might open up, and I guess that's what you're over. Yeah, you are. Saw you coming a mile off, love. I'm assuming they're female, even though robots were probably non-gender specific.
Doesn't that seem strange to you? The Cyber Laboratory is developing combat programs for shells, conducting experiments to create artificial intelligence.
Does seem strange, give them that.
The first cases of infection occur right here, but yet the radicals are to blame for everything. Ugh, my artificial heart feels something is not clean here.
This is very close to the start. We saw the blood fairly early on, didn't we? Nothing else? Okay. So we've had movement, tools, weapons, and enemies. Is it going to start getting into the game now, or is it going to be like special enemy sort of training?
I am loading you with new
That's
tools with
very
combat
pretty.
firmware. Go and destroy all the aggressive shells.
So what have we got? We've got... Ooh, hello.
What are you waiting for? Crush them all!
Some sort of grenade launcher. And that little beast. So we'll start off with this thing. That's, oh, I was going to say it's quite hard to aim with, but then it gives us a aiming reticule, which is very handy, isn't it? So we are getting shot, which is less good. I don't know, is the signal our health, perhaps? And I just heard someone scream. Does that mean there's an actual person here somewhere? There's some more up there.
One family is safe.
There's an explosive thing there. Oh, it's the family's being attacked. Right. Oh. Where's my... Oh, there we go. How many shots can I miss? I suppose there is the dash. I could be using the dash more. My signal is... Oh. Does seem to be the health, but it has just popped back up. I love a game which has any sort of weird alien plant life and flora. Oh. Okay. If we can just bring any gun we want, I don't know why I can't just have more options rather than the 2, but there we go. What's with the different colours as well? Oh, hello. Oh, don't even know what killed him. I'm assuming me in some amazing way that I didn't even know I was doing. I was going to say I didn't even aware of, and that doesn't make any sense, does it? Hey, it's very pretty. The rock textures are relatively simple, but the actual sort of geometry of the rocks is quite unusual and nice. The plant life all looks very cool. That looks really awesome. The whole skybox looks nice. Yeah, I love like this sort of, I don't know, like this rock texture here, this all the geometry is sort of twisting in on itself. It's really nice. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Ah, you cheeky little thing. So that's the next house up there, and there's another one over there, I'm guessing. Yes, indeed. So I wonder if we could be super cheeky. Oh, I don't always quite pull it back far enough on that one. And then they're going to get... Oh, they're going to teleport through. I was not expecting that, I'll be honest with you. That one caught me a little bit off guard. Who is still shooting me, and why haven't they just teleported through? Like everyone else did. Oh, there he is. I see where he is. So that's that house. Oh, there's another explosive barrel there. I keep forgetting those. So one over there, that means then. Or have I left the last house and there isn't an explosive barrel this time? Yeah, flashing green explosive text. Can't see any over there. And there's nothing else I need to do over here? Like, what's up these stairs, for example? What purpose do these serve? There's a button, but it needs energy. Can we charge it up? Not that I can see. Okay. And if we just press the button, yeah. Doesn't work. Unsurprisingly, doesn't work. Oh, there's a green explosive barrel over on this one, look. So let's go do this one first then. There we go. Got there in the end. Took a few shots. And that's also started off the enemies in this other house as well. So I guess the glowing flary things do a bit of damage over time as well. Noticed it a couple of times now. They just seem to... Oh, hello. Die when I don't actually do anything. Sort of like that. That seemed to be a little bit before I actually managed to fire my gun at them. Which leaves this one over here with no explosive barrel. And there's one more dude. Well, there's a couple more dudes, actually. Will they come closer if I hide around the corner? No, they will just duck down. Come on then, mate. Where have you gone?
The objective is clean.
Cool.
Wow. Marta and Emma, who live here, send their gratitude.
You're welcome.
Invited you back tonight.
Can't do a thumbs up, but oh, I can do a middle finger apparently somehow.
Will you take me with you?
That's by holding everything in. Oh, there does seem to be
more houses.
ways of doing. Oh, so whenever you click in the trigger, it does a different thing.
No need to rush.
I see.
My ex lives with her new freak in the back house. Well, you understand. Let them get nervous.
I didn't even see the one with the gun. What were they even attacking? This? Why were they attacking that? What does that do? So there's some more over there. There's some more over there. Are there any explosive barrels we can see? Because those guys look like a big old hunk of chunks, don't they? Don't know what those ones are blocking with. Oh. We need to use our dash a little bit more to try and avoid the shots from the big dude over there. Oh, hello. And you. Cheeky. Well, he's got a few on him now. We can see that it doing damage now. We found someone with a bit more health.
Complete. There was only the last home with my ex.
Oh, I see it.
You can take a break.
Can't see any explosive barrels again, though. Trying to get rid of that guy, the big one, before we moved on, and I think I actually managed to do it. I guess it's their armor that's blocking occasional hits. I don't know if we're supposed to be aiming away from the armor. Certainly not something I've actually been doing at all. Or attempting to do, I should say. And I think we're good.
Everything here is in order. Return to the teleport hub. Go to the portal.
I will. I'm assuming that's the sound of the portal activating, but it sounded like it came from everywhere. Oh, your fan doesn't look very good. I think you could do some work. Oh, hello. Okay. Yeah, I think I could do some maintenance work on that. It appears to be on fire. Not what you want from your fans. Or turbines, I say. Fans is a misleading word, isn't it? Okay. Oh, this is so that's the sort of the tutorial section over with, is it?
At Orpheus 1 station now.
Then
I have some bad news.
I don't know.
Information was received about the hacking and infection of all orbital servers of the Orpheus class.
Oh no.
Security robots and technical shells have gone crazy. They're killing everyone in their path. And after the robots deal with the station personnel, they will begin to destroy hibernation capsules.
That sounds very bad.
Of the operators.
Okay.
Your
That's
real
me.
body,
Yep.
Junior,
Yep.
can be torn to pieces at any time.
Yeah, okay.
So now you have to save yourself.
Cool. I still
do
can't
not
do a
need
thumbs
to
up.
return to the body. You can't argue with robots. Take this shell to the station and hurry up. Your time is running out. I
Okay.
will light your way.
Oh, please do. Isn't this the way we came in, pretty much? It's the port we came in on, isn't it? Yeah. So we're just going all the way back. See, this little... Why make this little portal hub so... Not so big. Why make it slightly big when your movement speed is kind of limited? I think they can make it a little bit... That's bad, right?
What is it? Give me a second.
That's bad.
Some crap. Hack's teleport hub. It takes time to restore it, but you don't have that time.
Don't have any
Run to
weapons
the
either.
hyperlift capsule. It will take you into orbit
This.
in a matter of seconds. Overloads are not terrible for this shell.
I was wondering what this was.
Right your way.
I was excited about it. It looks fun.
Get into the hyperlift capsule and I'll activate autopilot. You will be at the station dock in a minute.
That little beeping was me trying to use the snatch button when obviously, because when you get the 3 dashes, you can see them on the side when you got your weapons out. And that's me trying to be a little bit too regular with them. Oh, hello, that's nice. Very pretty, like it a lot. Are we actually going to go? No, it's going to fade to black. I was wondering if we're actually going to get to see us transition into orbit.
Rookie, are
Beautiful.
you still alive?
Look at that.
Well, glory to the nanochips. Everything is very bad, man. They constantly lie to us. We are in complete shit. The whole damn planet is in shit.
Yep.
Full evacuation announced.
What is
The
this?
government has already left the planet. What is this? Holy crap!
Do they just blow up the planet? That's got to be bad for business. And I've just woken up. Nope, I'm still a robot. Oh, we're still in the... So we did manage to make it to a station then, did we? I guess we'll go over to the right. Oh, there's something over here. Oh, I can't dash anymore. Yes, please, armory. Hello! No, thank you, armory. I don't have any weapons. I don't have any weapons. And I'm immediately dead. Yeah, shouldn't have gone that way. Bad idea, bad idea. Okay, lesson learned. Won't be doing that again. Now we're just in a cube. Couldn't see what that said. And now we're somewhere different. Maybe we were supposed to die at
Vital signs are at a
that bit.
level and continue to fall. Further life support is impossible. Activating hibernation mode.
Okay. But he's just gonna kill us in like 6 seconds, right? Oh, no, he blew himself up. The clown. What's he playing at?
The central nervous system is restored. Exit hibernation mode.
So I guess we were supposed to die on that
Situation critical.
previous bit.
Extensive tissue damage and organ failure found. Activating artificial life support system. Launching Pioneer protocol. Transferring consciousness.
Please do. And where are we going? What's going on? How much time has passed? Quite an interesting little start to the game. I quite like that.
Hello.
Hello.
Please do not worry.
I
transferred your
am worrying,
consciousness to the
actually.
free resources of the orbital station. While the body is recovering, you appear here in the form of a hologram. I am the neural network of the Orpheus model orbital station.
I can move a bit
I'm your
faster.
guide, equipped with a basic set of social algorithms. The virus damaged the archives, so I can't look up your name. But I do see you have a pilot license for the engineering core robotic shells.
I do. I
transferred your regeneration capsule to another cabin in order to de-energize the empty modules, thus directing the remaining energy to the regeneration unit.
Sounds good.
The nervous system has been restored, but there is not enough energy for the rehabilitation of the whole body. To be more precise, there are only a few hours left of available energy.
And that's bad.
There is no time to explain. Get down there and find us energy.
Okay.
Now calm down. I transferred your consciousness to an empty, but still working, shell on the surface of the planet.
Okay, so that's just like a little loading hub area, I guess? Pioneer, that's what it's been saying all the time. Missed every one, I think. That's quite cool, I like that.
There was a massacre. Don't you remember the virus attack? You participated in cleaning infected shells. But
Yes.
then the robots attacked and killed the inhabitants before help arrived.
They
Let's find
killed a whole planet.
and activate the emergency lights. This shell model contains an interface, MADIS, multifunctional explorer tool for integration in systems. It is implemented as a standard tablet. On the controller there is a button for its activation.
Press the menu button on the left joystick. Click the button Connect. Opposite available device.
There are many
Oh,
functions.
hello. It's
to be
the
discussed
A button on the left controller.
Now, click on the Connect button near the available device. That's so
Okay.
much better.
And now with...
Bodies in the bags have been here since the day of the incident. Over
How
the
long?
Years, they should
Over
have
the
been
years?
decomposed. It is
What have we got
somber
here?
and reeks of death.
Oh, well, thanks. No, I don't want to leave to the... I don't know if I have a base. I assume I do, but... That's just the general settings. Okay. Let's get rid of that then. So we don't have any weapons I can generate. Elisa's stuff is just still there. A rather grotty looking bear. Years it's been then, so that's a little hint of what's going on.
There was a line of defense. I wonder how long it held back the onslaught. Redirect power from the energy barrier to lighting. Use the interface, MADIS.
Use this. Oh, I just had to get close enough, I see.
Judging by the fragments of the shells, it was an intense battle.
There's enough of them around, yeah.
Go on. I noticed an energy pulse ahead. Behind the bridge are abandoned hangars. There should be an energy module in one of them. We will take the remnant energy from storage. Now these modules are our main goal. I can send an impulse into a substation to direct it into orbit. That will gain us some time.
Okay. I can't dash either. Have no weapons and cannot dash. It's not the most useful shell to be in.
This module is almost empty, but there is enough energy to scan the sector and hack another shell.
Cool.
I'm bringing
Do
you
it.
back.
Do it. All right then. How are we doing time-wise? About 40 minutes. So probably want to start thinking about leaving it, but I'm kind of intrigued to see just a little bit more, to be honest. 1%, it's going to take a while.
That, lucky for you, you're the only survivor at the station. During
Is
the
that lucky?
incident, you were in the antibiotic
It's lucky for
capsule
me.
and it has survived.
Not for everyone
You will
else.
soon die if you do not get us more energy. Many years
Oh.
have passed since the day of the incident. I've spent them recovering from a cyber attack while keeping your capsule in working condition.
How many
They took all
days?
the energy. The station's reactor is now empty and there's no fuel anywhere. But we do have an emergency battery pack. We pump energy we find into it. The battery capacity is small, so it needs to be constantly recharged. I will help you, but you will have to do the main work yourself.
Of course.
Well, come on, let's get going. There is an energy signature at the shell assembly plant. It's a good start. I'm sending you there. Get ready for consciousness teleportation.
Okie dokie. I'm guessing that's the planet that we were on previously. Doesn't look so healthy, does it? Weird that, since we just saw it get blown up by these weird infected AIs.
We are there.
We
That
are.
is part of the plant.
So we have the
storage
tablet.
and auxiliary sectors adjoin
No
the
dash,
assembly lines.
no weapons.
At the border of the zones, there should be an energy substation. You again have shell of a cleaner. This one has no weapons or tools, so be careful.
In the shell of a cleaner.
This teleport failed, but there are hundreds of thousands of such portals all over the planet.
Do any of
They
them
are
work?
Connected into a single network by a teleportation hub. Teleportation technology is imperfect. This network was used only for the transport of goods. Complex organisms die during teleportation. Only plants survive. This door requires an access code. Explore the room, Perhaps there is a clue somewhere.
Probably on this flashing thing over here, yeah? Michael, in case the virus gets here,
Michael,
I programmed...
in case the virus gets here,
it's fine, I don't need to do it.
A code on the door. I don't think the crazy shells are smart enough to find it. But when you get into your laptop to watch your dirty videos, you'll see it's locked. That's where you'll find the code. Combination 0451.
Great, the code is found. I think that in such laptops it will be possible to find a lot of useful information. Now open the door and go to the substation.
A lot of blood over here. Seems to be deliberately not showing us
what happened here.
Human bodies.
This place was stormed
as in,
by a
obviously there's
legion
a, you know,
robots.
there's no dismembered limbs or anything like that, is there? Just a bit of blood on the wall. Some very slow moving barriers that I'm not too concerned with. How would it be oh, because it's teleported me down to the planet? It has teleported me down to, well, closer to the planet. There's now a little volcano over there. It's raining. Apart from that, the planet looks okay. It hasn't destroyed all of these buildings or anything, has it?
Everything is abandoned and empty. At one point, life was in full swing here.
Yeah, at one point. What's this? Personal device. Damn it, someone set a damn...
Damn it.
Yeah.
Someone set a damn code on the door. The escape routes are cut off. Crazy shells made it through to industrial storages, and infected thousands of other robots. Then the horde broke through all the barriers. They'll be here, soon. We're going to try and get out through the ventilation. If we don't succeed, tell little Alice that Dad loves her very much.
I don't think little Alice survived either, so it's not much of a concern, I suppose. So we can't access that switch there. Is that stuff crashing, or is that just thunder in the background?
The substation has several power modules.
Thunder, okay.
Use them all. You know the procedure.
What is this? That's not one, is it? No. But we were here before, it seems like. Oh, it doesn't seem so familiar in the outside world, does it? Yeah, the sky's not quite as beautiful and calm as it once was.
You should also know that the incident activated a planetary barrier that protects the surface from orbital bombardments. It is impervious to material objects and most signals, but I found breakdowns in the geomagnetic craters of the planet. Only information signals and energy pulses pass through them. Therefore, we can break the shells of robots. Great. Energy transfer completed, bringing you back to the station.
So I don't need to use the teleporters anymore because she's just utilizing various different robots to move us around, which is kind of cool. Oop, back we go.
We have a little energy, so there's time to talk.
Oh,
and
there's a light now.
The thing you need to know is information on the incident, and I'm not.
Is that me in there?
A cyber attack and crazy robots. Everything is clear about that. It was in all the news. The incident is what I call what happened after. I watched a flash of bright light swallow the whole planet. This light reached me. After that, the broadcast ceased, and all the station personnel died for no apparent reason. It was like a weapon of mass destruction, but such a powerful and deadly weapon has never existed. Therefore, one of our main tasks is to find out what kind of device caused this, and neutralize it. I can't move into the body of the robot because these shells don't have enough internal resources to
That's why you need me. Yes.
Complexity. Therefore, I need you. I can't force you to do anything. Of course, you are free to sit here and wait for your body to recover, and then spend a long and boring life locked up, eating protein mucus.
Well, that doesn't sound great, I guess.
You've got to admit, we make a great team. It will be fun.
So much fun.
To help, go to the control room. I will give you access.
Okie dokie. I mean, I guess I agree to help. What else am I going to do with my life, eh? Sit around and eat protein mucus?
Great. I knew I could count on you, partner. This is our planet. Most of the infrastructure on its surface looks lifeless, but some complexes are still functioning.
Yeah.
In those complexes,
aren't they just?
I've recorded increased shell activity, but not all of them are aggressive and crazy. Some shells have grouped together and work as a team.
Oh, okay.
Most likely, they are controlled by the surviving colonists. But
Oh.
for reasons unknown to me, these groups are fighting not only with infected robots, but also with each other. So it's not worth counting on hospitality.
Interesting.
In your case, you need some kind of protection.
Like a better suit.
I can't break combat shells.
Oh.
They have a powerful firewall. Therefore, we will use the familiar models of the engineering core, with a technical tool. The tool, of course, is not a weapon, but I will try to adjust it to a stressful mode of operation.
Cool.
When overloaded, the arc of the spark gap and the welding beam cause significant damage. A nail gun shoots nails over long distances. But that's all in theory.
Well, it's when we've
How
done
about
it.
some practice?
So it's not entirely
Should we
theory.
start?
I guess we
Go to the
should.
control panel.
Cool. Global Electronics Network and Optical Microengineering. That's crowbarring in an acronym if ever I've seen one. So I have pointy finger late. Oh, it's loading up. There we go. I was going to say, but nothing to do with it. Available shells are in the shell menu. Choose an available shell before starting the mission. A mounter welder, I guess. Description of the chosen element is on the right screen. 5 signal, 200 signal capacity. Okie dokie. To get full information about the tools, please click on this icon. Full description of the tool is on the screen. The plasma cutter. So we can upgrade things by using it to kill, or kind of like that. Here you can learn the full info about the shell's modifier. Shell has a negative modifier now, but it can be possible to get positive modifiers as active abilities. The surface of the shell's armor worn out, increasing the possibility of short circuit when fetching a tool. That sounds terrible. Would you like to start the battle? This menu allows you to pick up available missions. Cool. Well, I'll start it loading up. Oh. I guess. Yeah, that's all one mission. I kind of clicked in the middle, didn't I? Recycled energy transportation system. Security systems that may be encountered on a mission are displayed here. So this is enemy shells, I guess. Okay. Successful completed missions bring you rewards. So this is the rewards that we get. A universal data microblock embedded in the working code of the robotic shell. I guess that's like monies. Already picked up the shell and the mission, so it's time to fight. Click on the ready button. Press start to start the mission. Cool. Well, whilst that's loading up then... Oh, we're already there. That's very quick. Must have been loading in the background.
The shells always have 2 tools. I hack them so that the tool from the blue slot is effective for long-range combat, and from red for the close. Remember this. The tools were hacked hastily. They're unstable. But the algorithm can be improved, allowing for the creation of new firmware. I will analyze the operation of devices at the time of their successful implementation and improve the settings as I'm able. Simply put, the more enemies you kill with a particular tool, the better the outcome will be. Let's try testing the hacked tools with something more useful. Find the energy at the center of this platform, and empty it.
Okay. Well, as I said... I'm going to leave that just about there, I reckon. As I said, it is early access, so when it gets a bit closer to being fully released, when it gets more updates and the such, like I will
Enemy goes for
come back to it.
Use melee weapons from the red slot.
No thank you.
Be a winner.
I refuse.
Weapons from the red slot takes the enemy off balance and do more damage.
I assumed they did.
Range.
Now it's going to want us to do blue. But yes, cool. I'm going to leave that there then. Genuinely, really enjoying the story behind this. Game itself seems a lot of fun. Gameplay seems very solid. Happy with all that. But I'm really intrigued by the story, which is always a really good thing. I want to play more. But generally with early access games, I do like to... Ooh, hand freaked out a bit. Do like to leave it until the game is either very near completion or completed, just because I want to get the full experience, which is why, for example, with
Shooters ahead. Use ranged weapons from the blue slot.
Subnautica, I didn't touch it until it was fully released. I wanted to get him with that barrel, but I failed. So yeah, so we might have to leave it a little bit till we come back to it, but I must say, I am very, very impressed by this so far. And for early access, it's not like they're like, oh, here's the tutorial. The rest will come when you paid for it.
What to do next.
It's seems to be pretty fully fledged. I don't know how far along the story goes until maybe there is a brick wall you hit as you're going. But yeah, really, really enjoying it. As I said, it's not quite out yet, but it's out in a few days' time. I believe it's December the 5th. If it's not December the 5th, it's damn close to it. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, do click the like button. Always appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and any questions or comments, leave them down below. I'll get back to you roughly as soon as I see them. As I said previously, I'm a little bit behind, but I will get to them as soon as I can. Again, a massive thank you to Mirowin for providing me a chance to take a look at the game early. Really appreciated and really enjoyed the game. It's just worked out well for everyone, hasn't it? Cool, cool, cool. Don't forget I do stream on Wednesdays.
Use it.
I will. I do stream on Wednesday, so come along and say hello there. It'd be wonderful to see you. Otherwise, I'll see you next time in some other magical VR adventure, and hopefully sometime soon back in Boiling Steel. And don't forget, I have mentioned it a couple of times on streams and the such like. Hello, little evil BB-8. But, yeah, I am away over Christmas. So from the middle of December to the beginning of January, I am away. I'm going to Australia to visit the wife's family over there. So there will be probably reduced videos and obviously no streams. There's a couple of streams left, but that'll be about it then for the year. So if you get a chance, come along and say hello at one of the streams that are left. It'd be great to see you there. Otherwise, I will see you next time. And as always, thank you very much for joining me.